Today we're going to be going over two very slick knee bars, okay? Very excited to show you these. They're from varying positions in Jiu-Jitsu that exist. Check them out. Salutations. It's Andy. I got loyalty, got royalty inside. Home from Dojo Outfitters. I'm here with my favorite uke. Today we're going to be going over two very slick knee bars, okay? Very excited to show you these. They're from varying positions in Jiu-Jitsu that exist. Check them out. This knee bar was invented by Professor Sam Bo, okay? It looks like this, okay? I'm going to come through. Maybe we're playing like a knee shield and like a grip here, okay? This is the opening I'm looking for, okay? If he happens to be completely on his foot, flat-footed, based up, this foot is on the mat. Yes, there we go. If this foot is completely up, this is a huge opening. Okay, we can still do the technique. What I'm really gonna look for is if this foot is flat, like stays up. Perfect. This is a small opening. This is what I'm gonna look for, though. Okay, I'm gonna set my whole arm, palm up. I'm gonna try and get my elbow ditch right behind his knee. Right, that's like the grappling hook. That's the technique I'm looking for. And I'm gonna bring my body and my head to that limb. Okay, so what does that look like in actual real play? If we're having some space here, there. All right, swing and commit myself through. Okay, as that happens, I'm gonna take my knee shield out, completely get in line with this person. You can even step on their arm or limb. There it is. All right, perfect. Right? Now I'm just gonna completely flip over and face away from this person. There it is. All right, there's that intro. Close your feet. Boom. Nice hamstring activation here. Okay, and look how I ended up with isolating this knee. Okay. Whenever we finish knee bars, what we want to do is think about like rear naked choking his Achilles, right? Nice and high at the end of the lever. You can clearly see if I start sliding down, right, he'll just bend that leg. And now he's defending it. Now I have to deal with all of this. Okay? Still possible to finish, but ounce of prevention versus pound of the cure. If we slide up and now he tries to close that guard, not possible. Right? You could actually just do it, if you do it correctly, you could probably just cup the heel. Try to pull your leg back. Not possible. So I challenge you, right? What's the end of the lever? It's his Achilles. So slide your bicep ditch and rear naked choke that Achilles. There it is. Now we just hug that heel. Now look to finish the knee bar. I'm clamping my knees together. Boom. I'm also activating my hamstrings. I'm bringing my heels to my butt through my brother's limb. Nice tight hamstring curl. Okay. Also, because we're wearing gis, you can't really see it, but I'm completely getting everything from the top of his ankle, his shin bone, his knee, and his quad stuck to my body. So wherever my body goes, I'm going to hyperextend this leg, right? Look, I show my hip, we get the tap. It has to be close. As we introduce more space into this position, we get further away from finishing this knee bar. Okay. So here we are. We're looking at this eyelet. We could do some sleight of hand like we're going for a choke or whatever, but what we're really looking for is this entry here. Okay, we have to commit all the way through. So as I'm playing, you can even put a little bit of distance in, show your hip. What does that make people do? Push back into you. Right, and that's the momentum that we want. As he frames into me, I dive my head under here. Right, I take my leg out, I swing it all the way over, I step. You can really see here too, right? I'm activating my hip. I can't do this technique flat on my back. Yeah, I'm gonna get smashed. Right? I use my hamstrings, I step on his back and I engage my hip here. Right, now I rotate over. There it is. In that transition, I grab my collar. Cross your feet. Slide that bicep ditch up to the Achilles. There it is. Grab his foot. Right? Clamp your knees together, engage your hamstring, nice hamstring curl. Show your hip, pull this lever back. Tap. There's the tap. Okay. Perfect. Now ideally you want to shoot for this knee bar just seamlessly going all the way through, okay? To show the details, we're actually pausing halfway in between that roll to see what we're really doing, okay? What we really want to do is throw this individual and get our top leg out, okay? So as I come through, we have to commit to this. I'm going to throw him through my leg. We have to get the knee shield out. What does that look like? Right, look how I step. I step, grab my collar, complete the rotation through here. Right, because I grab my collar, right, we could slide that loop up to the end of the lever. There it is. Right, cross our feet, hamstring curl, squeeze our legs together here. Grab that heel. Right, now to finish, show your hip, utilize your whole body and hyperextend that leg. One of the issues you might run into when trying for this knee bar, okay, is getting this knee shield leg out, okay? What do I mean by that? When I come through, if I don't throw this individual and take this leg out pretty much simultaneously, what's going to happen is this. I throw him, and he's going to stop that momentum. Now, not only did I not get my leg out, but I also just blew my guard, and he's completely on top of me now, and my limb is stuck. Right? So we cannot put half effort into that technique. What we have to do is anticipate the motion, throw this person by, and take this leg out early. Okay? Okay, this second knee bar, okay, is kind of a desperation knee bar, but not really, because you could use it offensively from a turtle position, okay? So say we get beaten and we're in turtle, okay? Here. What I'm really looking for, the feed that I'm looking for is actually through here, is this leg. It's the leg that's in between my turtle is the leg that I'm going to aim to knee bar, okay? I just so happen to be here, okay? Actually, hold on, wait. It has to be here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You want me sitting on the back here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go that one more time.
Yep.
My bad, sorry.
The leg that I'm going to look to knee bar is actually this leg that's in between mine. Okay? It's important that that leg is reachable. If this leg is on the outside of my leg, I'm going to look to do something else or angle to get that leg in between my leg. Okay? So what does that look like? As I'm in turtle, if that leg is already where it needs to be, I'm going to swing through. Like a Zempo Kaiten, like a Judo Ukemi roll. My outside arm is going to come through. My bicep ditch is going to look to go to the back of his knee. That's how far we have to reach. I come through. Bicep ditch makes connection here. And I roll through. Okay? If at any point my arm could grab my collar, I will do so to complete the chain. Okay? We talked about this already. Slide and rear naked choke that Achilles high at the end of the lever. Okay? Big hamstring curl. We have to incorporate our lower body. Right? Clamp our knees together. Cover that heel. Hug this limb. We're going to extend our back, show our hips. Tap. Get the tap there. Perfect. One of the major details for this knee bar is we have to throw this person in the direction that we want to send him or her. What does that look like? Okay, I'm here. I'm going for the knee bar. I invert. Okay, now look, perfect. I'm going to use my heels and my hamstrings to gain momentum and swing and throw this person over. Both feet have to go at the same time here. Right, and we land on that edge, prepared to finish the knee bar. We want to go over a main issue that you might run into looking for this knee bar, okay? It has to deal with our opponent's leg, okay? Check this out. If I'm in turtle, I'm gonna have a feed on where this leg is, right? Exactly right now, it's on the outside of my leg, okay? It's difficult to do this exact knee bar if this leg is here, right? What I am gonna do is, I'm gonna adjust and move my leg through, right? Now his leg is in between my leg. So in one motion, with a little windshield wiper, I'm gonna elevate, slide my leg through. Now I could shoot through our legs here. I need to come through. As we finish here, rear naked choke this limb at the end of the lever, cover the heel. Right? Hug this limb as close as you can. We don't want any space introduced into this position. I bite my hamstrings, I clamp my knees together, and we hyperextend this knee. So it's important that we commit to this knee bar, okay? We cannot half-ass anything. What does that look like? When I come through, I send my hand palm up, I make the connection on his knee here. Now look, I have to use my heels and get momentum to send this person over. Right? And look how I immediately land facing away from my opponent. I'm already on an edge. We don't want to land flat necessarily. Right? We want to land on that edge facing away from our opponent. We slide that up, we get the finish. Hey, go to your nearest dojo, try these knee bar techniques. You might fail a little bit, but that's how you learn, that's how you advance your game. Okay? If you like the content, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on Instagram @Dojo Outfitters. Mahalo.